Okay. So tell us about your camp experience.
It's been a great experience. It's been way better than I expected it to be. I didn't come here with much expectations because they don't tell you that much, so it's been awesome all the way. I'm really enjoying it. It's been great fun. This is really the best summer I've had, like in ever.
And what's an average day for you?
Average day for me is I get to camp, we basically get our radios, then I go down to pavilion, say hi to my lunch group. That is the TB2s, the 5-year-old, they're 14 5-year-old boys. We say hi to them, check in on them, and then I go up to the barn, write down my schedule, and then we pick the horses that we're going to use for the activities. And then I usually help muck stalls and get grooming the horses depending on the activity we have. And if we do pony rides, we sail up the arena and saddle up the horse. And then we wait for our groups and then we start. We always go over the rules first, because no matter how many times I tell the kids don't walk behind a horse, they always do that. And yes, then we have lunch, we serve lunch, then we have recess where we just play with the kids, or I don't always there because I need to get ready for the next activity. And then we have 2 more periods, and then we have snack, and then we have 1 more period, and then it is pickup. So specialists, we work in the parking lot, great fun. We even made up songs because it sometimes gets quite boring in the parking lot, but we make the best out of it. And then we go home at 5.
And what do you think you bring as a South African to the American kids here?
They all are really interested in my accent. They're like, what's it like there? How do you say this in your language? How do you say this in your language? And so also, because I always ask the kids when the first time here, what's their favorite animal? And it's so interesting because it's always like rhinos, cheetahs, leopards, elephants. I'm like, oh, you guys are never getting the experience to see them in the wild. They only get the experience to see them in the zoos. So I tell them a bit about the wildlife, and yes, they're really excited about that also.
And what have you learnt about America that you didn't know before? Or American culture?
It's really different. Everybody is always like, American is the best place, but for me as a South African, I love South Africa. Yeah, it's great, yeah. But there's small things I miss about South Africa, but it's really great, yeah. The people are so nice. I didn't expect the people to be so nice and friendly, and everywhere we go. We went to Walmart, went to Tops, laundry, everybody is so nice. It's really crazy. The people are really nice, yeah.
And what have the children taught you here?
Just like how to pronounce the words correctly. Because when I tell the kids we're going to pet the horse, they ask, are we going to paint the horse? I'm like, P-E-T, we're going to pet it. And just like the way they grew up and how things work back here.
Why are you covered in mud?
Because we have Mess Fest today. We were supposed to have it after lunch, but it is supposed to rain after lunch, so we're having it this morning. And I was with the kids in the mud, and we were throwing each other with mud, so that's why I'm covered in mud.
What would you tell anybody who is sitting on the fence about making a Camp America application?
Do it! It's the greatest choice you'll ever make. You won't regret it. It's great fun. You'll have the best summer ever.
Cool. Are you straight out of high school?
No, I'm currently working back home.
Okay, cool. What was it like to stop from reality and come and do a gap year? What made you go into that whole idea of a gap year, and what do you think? Was it a good decision?
Yes, it was the best decision. I was like, what am I going to do? Because I stopped my current job, and then I went into our family farm to help out there for a bit, and then I was like, okay, I need a new challenge. And then somebody told me like summer camp, and I googled and I got Camp America, and I was like, okay, I'm just doing this, going to close my eyes and just hope for the best. And yes.
Cool. And in terms of travel after camp or plans after camp, what you up to?
Me and one of my friends from Germany, we're going to rent a car and we're going to do the East Coast. We're going to Boston, Washington, and see if we can go down to Tennessee and Texas, and then head back to New York again.
Awesome. I think that's pretty much it, huh? Cool, perfect.